Hi everybody, Malaika here with Doggone Amazing, and today I'm here to talk about the 5 most frustrating dog behaviors in your home and how to help you work on those. The number one thing that I think is the most frustrating thing in your home is that your dog bolts out doors, the front door or the back door. And not only can that be annoying because they may be knocking you over or pushing through the door, but it can be really unsafe if they're bolting out the front door and running into the street, or you don't know what's out the front door. So what I like to teach is one specific command that either means stay or await, and teach your dog that at lots of different thresholds, but they basically need to learn that just because a door is open doesn't mean they get to bolt through. So you can use treats for that, positive reinforcement, you can use leashes for that, and that's definitely something that we can help you with in the new turnkey program. The second most frustrating dog behavior in your home is that when you have guests come over, anyone come over your house, your dog goes completely crazy and super excited and jumps all over them. And that can be very annoying for guests coming into your house. They just don't want your dog's paws all over their nice wardrobe for the day. So again, that's a lot about teaching structure and boundary and really picking one command that your dog understands really well. I personally don't teach like a sit stay when guests come into the house because that's really hard for dogs to stay there. And then once you release them, they're gonna do what they're gonna do anyways and get all excited and jump all over. So again, it's those threshold manners of teaching them that just because a door is open and people might be coming or going, they still have to behave and not act a fool. And you can start that with just a leash on your dog so you can physically help him get off of someone or not jump on someone, prevent the bad behavior from happening. But I work a ton on that on the turnkey program of just not jumping on people, but being allowed to greet guests and be excited to see people, but not in a rude manner. I think the third most frustrating thing for people in their home with their dogs is teaching their dog how to walk nicely. So if you have a dog that pulls you down the street or is darting all over the place or wants to pee on every bush, talking about you, then there's lots of training that you can do to help that walk be enjoyable and productive. The training tools I think are the most important. It really depends on what kind of tool you're using. For a giant dog like Rhea here or Gunner, it's really important to use specific tools, and we talk about that a lot in our training program. We use a variety of tools. I love slip leads or prong collars for on-leash walks to have your dog stay nicely. They can sniff and cruise around and say hi to the neighbors, but they have to be polite about it and they can't be pulling you around. And it needs to be an enjoyable, productive walk because it is their form of exercise. I encourage everybody to do it daily, but you do have to have a nice, calm, pleasant walk. And that's definitely something we're working on the turnkey program. Part of it is exercising your dog and taking them out and getting them nice structure every day. So a tired dog is usually a good dog. So the fourth most frustrating behavior that I deal with most for people in the house is that their dogs are barking and just being kind of nuisances in the house and barking at whatever they think is outside. And so again, that's sit. That's a lot of structure, boundaries, right? And proper exercise, I think, is huge. If your dog is barking to get attention or just kind of running around and, again, just being a nuisance, typically it's because they're a bit bored and they're trying to get your attention. It's not necessarily because there's something outside, but that is a lot of structures and rules and boundaries in your house. And we work a lot with that in the turnkey program too. So the fifth most frustrating behavior that people tend to deal with in their home is their dog is destructive. And really that kind of goes along with the barking, the general anxiety, just a general nuisance in the house. And those are the most common things that we deal with in the turnkey program. And really it's, again, about how much are you exercising your dog? How well is your dog exercising? Like if you're being just dragged along the street and it's just allowed to do whatever it wants and pee on whatever it wants, and then it comes home and there's so much freedom that it just runs around and barks, there's just not enough structure for that. So dogs really do thrive on structure and routine and proper exercise And we talk a lot about that. I spend a lot of time with clients just explaining how to better structure their dogs in the house, what fun games they can play in the house, what activities they can do in the house, and really, again, how to have a nice, enjoyable, productive, tiring walk for everybody. So that is definitely all those things we hit in our turnkey training program, and we come to you in the home and we work with your dog and help you solve whatever issues you may have in your home. So those are the top 5 behaviors that I feel like I deal most with people in their homes, the most frustrating behaviors. And the turnkey training program is such a great program because we come to you, it's fully customizable. Whatever issues you're having in your home with your dog, we can help you with. And you don't even have to be here. I come to your house and work with your dogs and then tell you exactly what to work on. So we start with an assessment where I come to your house and make sure that I can come into your house without you being here with your dogs and let your dogs meet me. And we really want to make sure that this program is a good fit for you and your dogs. The website has all of the information on it, so it's doggoneamazing.com, and hope to see you soon.